Hello everybody. This story started out normal enough, but it got really weird. Really weird later on. You know what? I don't know. Like, maybe I'm overreacting a little bit. I don't know. I honestly, I need you to tell me, to help me understand if what I experienced is weird or maybe that's okay these days. I don't know. It's just weird to me, and I'd like your feedback. So to really, explain all this and how it all came about, I got to go back a little bit for you and just give a little bit of history to understand how this all transpired. So in I guess it was junior or senior year of high school, my family situation was a little odd. So much so that I ended up living with my best friend's family for, about a year, maybe a year and a half. And it was great, don't get me wrong. I absolutely loved it. They were fantastic. I had some of the greatest, childhood memories from growing up with those guys and spending time with their family. And their mom, she was just great to me. She was just absolutely fantastic. She treated me like one of her own sons. And even to this day, when I talk to her, she still considers me or says to me, I still look at you as my third son. And that means the world to me, especially now, that my mom has passed. And it's nice to kind of have somebody that you can talk to and reach out to. So anyway, I lost touch with my friends. I lost touch with her for quite a number of years. And I really don't even know why. It's more, from a distance standpoint, I live farther than where they were. I had kids. They had kids, and then work and travel and just life in general. So I haven't really seen those guys. And it was after, I think, my mom passed away that I was feeling kind of low, and I reached out to my friend's mother, and we communicate, and I check on her every so often. The last time I spoke to her, she had gotten hurt, wasn't doing so well, so I was just checking to see how she's doing. So that's the start of this story. Fairly normal, right? But like I said, takes a bit of a twist in a little bit. So we're talking, having a good old chat, and she says to me, hey, what happened with you and the guys? So I told her, just like I told you, life just happened, and, certainly wasn't any kind of animosity or anything like that. And I even said, now, it's been so many years, I would feel weird, reaching out, because, everybody's changed. I'm not the same person I was however many years ago. I'm sure they're very different. And anyway, so after that phone conversation, or actually during it, I was asking her where my friend worked and what was he doing now, that kind of stuff. And she really couldn't remember the name or anything like that. So after the phone call, I went on the LinkedIn. I looked up, where the guys were working, and found that out. And one of them actually apparently works maybe 15 minutes from where I live, surprisingly enough. So should probably definitely reach out. Well, as I was reminiscing and checking out what the guys were doing, I thought, I wonder if they're still friends with so-and-so. So now I'm not a big social media guy. I have a YouTube channel, which basically no one watches but me and my family. And I have an Instagram. And I recently started a Facebook account. I had an old one years ago that I got rid of. I just found myself scrolling, and after about an hour or two, wondering what the hell did I just do with the last hour of my life that I can never get back. So I got rid of that. Well, I started reading some stuff, and as far as growing your channel, things like that, it suggested that you go on Facebook and you join like-minded groups. So that's what I did. So anyway, I've got this new Facebook account, and I thought, well, hey, I'll look them up. How old are their kids now? That starts. Anyway, so I go on and check out a couple of pictures. I'm not friends, so I can't really see. I can only see what's allowed to see. And but his friends were open, so I went in and I started looking for a couple of key friends. There's a number of Mikes in our life, so I found a few of those Mikes. And lo and behold, as I'm in the M section, I guess, I run across an old girlfriend. It ended horribly, and it broke my heart. I was just devastated, and took me months to recover. And it was actually these friends who kind of helped dig me out of that whole thing. So I see her there, and I'm not going to lie. I said, okay, I'm going to look. So I clicked on the link, took me to her page, and there's a few pictures that you can see, no big deal. So I check them out, and they seemed a little odd. Some were very nice pictures of her, but then there were some which I thought were like witchcraft kind of photos. Yeah, the witchcraft thing. I didn't get that, but hey, who am I to judge? I'm not casting any stones. I'm a Barry Manilow fan, I'm not judgmental. And there was one particular photo that I clicked on, and I noticed all these comments. And the first thing was a message from her saying how touched she was by the fact that people commented on this photo and made her feel good or whatever. And they were all very complimentary, responses. And there were quite a few of them. So I thought, maybe I'll scroll down these, see if anybody I know from when I was dating her is she still in contact with. So I'm scrolling, and I come across my own last name. And I stop, and I have to take a double take. And I look at it again, and it's my son's name.
This is not good! Worlds are colliding!
My 26-year-old son. Now, this woman, granted, she looked great, she looked the same. Of course, like 30 years later. But this is, I guess, a 49 or 50-year-old woman, and my son is 26. And my immediate thought is, how do they know each other? How did this happen? So my question is, and my feeling is, this is weird. It's weird to me. But, I don't understand the social media etiquette. And, is this normal? I don't know. Doesn't seem normal to me. So anyway, I clicked to my son's page, who I'm not friends with, because that's, I'm not friends with my daughters either. Apparently that's just not done. You can't be cool and be a friend with your father. But anyway. So I go to his page. He's got his friends open, and I look this up, and I see she's not in the friends section, but he follows her. Now, I don't know how all that works, but I don't know. I'm so confused by this, and every time I think about it, I just become more flabbergasted by the whole thing. The only conclusion that I can come up with is she had to have run across him, searched me, came across him, maybe my kids, my other kids, and maybe liked something on his page. I don't know. Because I certainly don't remember a time in my son's entire existence that I've ever mentioned who my old girlfriend was. I'm sure I've mentioned, you get your heart broken or, things like that. But I don't think I actually named a name kind of thing. I don't know. So that's the only conclusion I can come to, is that she kind of must have seen something, liked something. He probably checked it out. Some, attractive woman is liking his picture or whatever, post or whatever. I don't know, because like I said, I'm not friends with either one of them, so I can't see any kind of history. And quite frankly, I don't want to. I'm not sure I even want to know. I just think it's weird. Isn't that weird? I think that's weird. I need to ask Delaney, is that weird? It seems weird to me. If I was to reach out to Dylan Now that you guys are broken up, wouldn't that be weird? It just seems weird to me, but I don't know. Oh, this is horrible. God. This is coconut cream beer from RAR, who I like. If you saw my Cambridge video, but this is not good. This one is not good, so I'm just gonna put that over there. Anyway, that's my story. I'm just kind of, I don't want to say creeped out by it, because it's none of my business, and I don't know the whole situation. I'm making a story in my head and jumping to a conclusion that I know nothing about. So, I don't even know the woman. I mean, the person that I knew was 18 at the time. So I don't want to jump in. I'm sure it's all innocent and whatever, but it's just odd to me. So I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please, feel free to comment below and let me know if I'm off base here. Like, I'm really curious. It's odd to me. That's it. I gotta go find another drink.
No! What are you waiting for? Do it!